Junkies.
Your intro. Come on. Get us in.
All right. Fuck, dude.
Really?
Hold on.
No, you don't have to then.
No.
Honestly, no pressure, bro. No pressure.
Let's try.
It's only being recorded, but no pressure.
All right.
This might be my favorite part. You want coffee?
Welcome to the oddest intro of the two we've had so far. Welcome to this episode of Upload Junkies.
What just happened?
We already filmed this episode, and we're doing it again. We're giving you guys a round two, but you don't know. Alex and producer Sandy have a gorgeous set that they've put together. I can take no credit. They've built a beautiful set. And then they blew it on the other episode. No, we had some tech difficulties and things were skipping. We were doing a remix that you wouldn't want to hear. So we're going to rally. It's 3:45 in the morning. We're in a van in the woods, and we're gonna shoot this second episode at gunpoint because we have Russian mob investors who backed us, and if we don't make this episode, then we die.
I just want to say for the record that it's 11 p.m.
We're not in the woods.
And this guy
just feels like
it's
it.
past my bedtime.
I'm not afraid of bedtime. I want to be crisp.
But your money, baby. Your money.
Oy.
What is that? What movie is that from?
Your money, you don't even know it.
Your money, baby. All right. So we're gonna rip through some headlines.
Rip.
And do some hot takes. And bounce. Okay. So real quick. Did the Grammys just happen? Was it the Grammys? Was it the Oscars?
My Uncle Oscar.
What was it?
It was my Uncle Oscar. It was Oscar the Grouch.
Oscar the Grouch. Paul, his blood is like boiling. No, I don't think you're mad.
It's not. It's just gelled up like when butter when you put butter in the fridge.
Yeah.
And it gels up into like a solid stick.
Yeah.
That's what my blood is doing. My blood's not boiling. That's the problem. It's not moving at all. I'm at a solid state.
Okay, real quick.
I'm not liquid.
Will Smith punched Martin Lawrence at the Grammys.
Martin.
Is that what happened?
Lawrence.
What happened?
This is the racist episode. That's what this is.
I didn't see it.
Ving Rhames punched.
I'm just trying to make it exciting because
Muhammad
everybody's talking about that same shit. That's why I was like, we could do a different take, right?
We can.
That's all I was trying to do. But like Will Smith, cool guy, but not as cool as you might think.
He's not cool.
Because he slapped Chris Rock.
There's nothing cool about Will Smith.
Right. Shout out to Chris Rock.
You love Will Smith.
I like Will Smith a lot.
You would make out with him if he
No,
was like,
bro.
hey, we can
If
hang
I was
out,
gay?
but you gotta kiss
If
him.
I was gay, of
no,
course.
if he
He's
was like,
rich and
hey,
famous,
hey,
bro.
I wanna bring you to this party at my house, and like the gifts for coming to the party, there's a gift bag, and you get like an Xbox 5 and all this shit, and it'll be cool, and you get pictures and all this, but you gotta like make out with me. If he said that to you at like a gas station or something, he's like,
bro.
Will Smith. If Will Smith was like, that's how it feels right now. That's how this episode
It's
feels.
just getting worse and worse.
It feels just like that.
It's getting worse and worse. Well,
Will Smith is a cuckold.
look.
Alex
Here's what
wants
happened.
to have his baby.
First of all incorrect. Okay,
Men can have babies.
His blood not only has gelled, but also is lying. Okay, none of that.
You didn't make out with Will Smith
No.
at that party like in 2017? I thought you said you and Will Smith.
Bro, what kind of accusation? Imagine though, what if that's true? What if like there's a guy that looks like me that happened to, and Will Smith is like, no, I'm just running to the screen right now.
Yeah. Wait a minute.
Yeah. Okay, so here's the thing. Will Smith, right? Slapped Chris Rock.
Your dog is cleaning his asshole.
My dog is licking himself, but it's cool.
Right there.
Will Smith slapped Chris Rock, okay, at the Oscars. Now, everyone's talking about different angles, right? Now, we're going to bring you an angle that nobody else is bringing to you, which is Will Smith, in my opinion, is chasing the shadow of Tupac Shakur, rest in peace, my all-time favorite human of my generation, and was like, because Jada used to date Tupac, or they were at least best friends. They had like a thing, okay? So Will Smith, knowing that, no, Will Smith was the coolest guy ever.
Never. He was never.
He was
never cool.
He does not like Will Smith.
I don't like Will Smith.
It's so funny.
At all.
It's so funny. I've never met somebody that doesn't like Will Smith.
You have now.
Like, yeah, that's crazy.
At all.
Because Tom Cruise, I guess.
Fakest black guy.
Really?
He's the whitest.
God, he fooled me.
He's
fooling me.
See what you beeping at. Come on. That's not. Black people turned their back on Will Smith when he did that.
Yeah.
He's like, I'm the safe one. I'm the safe black guy.
He doesn't cuss.
I'm the one who's like, okay, yeah.
He doesn't
the
cuss.
new definition of summer madness.
But in comedy, not cussing is like looked at as the holy grail.
It's a skill. No, it's not because he doesn't cuss. It's because he's a cuck. He's a girl. He's not a man.
What is that word cuck? Explain that to me,
please. A cuck. It's a bird. What is it? It's a bird that like pretends to be another bird, or like lays in the nest of another bird that he doesn't make. And it basically it means you're a beta man. You're a beta. You're a beta. Will Smith is pretty beta. Like, and I'll say alpha is a beta word. Like, I'm not. Don't get me wrong. I'm not like alpha beta. Yeah, exactly.
English.
Like, but Will Smith is a boy, not a man.
He's a boy,
not a man.
Okay, so Will Smith, in my opinion, because he became like a super rock star of a human being, megastar, right? As big as he got, I think he was probably the coolest black entertainer. Or just the coolest actual. Wow. I want to take that back.
Wow, you
coolest
should.
entertainer.
Because
because the thing is they love to categorize us. You know, like Middle Eastern, black guy, Asian guy, white guy. They do that shit. I think Will Smith was probably the hottest just person in Hollywood for like 15 years, in my opinion, if I remember.
He's
correctly.
one of the yeah.
But
he's
here's the thing:
star.
as big as he got, he could not hold a candle to Tupac Shakur. Okay.
No.
In any way, any form.
Well, actually, he's a bigger star
than Tupac.
Absolutely, because
I disagree.
Tupac cashed out early.
He cashed out early, but Tupac's star for cashing out early is still bigger than like when you cash out early.
Are we talking albums sold versus ticket sales?
I'm just talking about
money made,
people loving you and following you and being like, this dude's like the coolest person ever, following your work. Like,
it's hard to say because Tupac only had like 6 years of fame and Will Smith's had like 30. So,
but if Tupac was alive if Tupac was still alive during this time, Tupac would be so much bigger than Will Smith is. Tupac would like. Do you think
he'd be like a Snoop Dogg? He'd be like a Snoop Dogg. He would be like a Snoop Dogg.
He'd be bigger than Snoop.
Yeah, and I would say Snoop Dogg is bigger than Will Smith.
Do you think Mike Tyson is bigger than Will Smith?
No,
I think so.
I think he's cooler.
I think Mike Tyson is a bigger name than Will Smith. I think people know Mike Tyson all over the world.
Mike Tyson fizzled out and has started to make a comeback.
But people know his name, like Michael Jordan.
Yeah.
A few people hit that.
Yeah.
Right? In my opinion, Bo Jackson did it, but a lot of people don't know about Bo Jackson. But like
Bono this, Bono that.
Bo knows that Will Smith. Bo don't know Will Smith? Is that what you're telling me?
No, yeah. Bo, but these are guys who had limited athletic careers. It's really hard to compare an athlete to an actor because you can act for 50 years.
50 years. But what I'm saying, okay, cool, good point.
Yeah.
But what I'm saying is, Jada had a thing with Tupac.
Yeah.
Tupac was like the coolest guy in the world.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like a revolutionary, a poet, a gangster. Actor, you name it, right? He was in every lane. He was a true Da Vinci.
Yeah.
There's certain guys that are Da Vincis, right? I try to be a Da Vinci. Don't judge me by this shirt. My point is,
De Rossi.
Yeah, there's a reason I wore this, but we'll talk about that later. But like, the thing is, Will Smith has always been kind of like chasing Tupac's shadow, because he's never had that opportunity to like be the because. They dated the same girl.
Because he's a cuck.
No, but he never even had that opportunity to have that David and Goliath moment in his head. To like, you know, where your girlfriend...
David wouldn't have won.
But imagine your girlfriend dated, like, who do you admire? Like...
Tom Brady.
Imagine your girlfriend dated Tom Brady.
I wouldn't do it.
No, but imagine she
interest.
did, and she no, but that's so funny.
No interest.
Tom Brady, I love that it's Tom Brady.
Yeah, of course Tom Brady.
I'm a Persian guy who loves Tupac, and you're a
and
white
you love
guy.
what, like the Ottoman Empire? So is that who's?
No, but I'm a Persian guy who loves Tupac, and you're a white guy who loves Tom Brady. We are so stereotypical.
Yeah, brown and white.
Shout out to us stereotypical
brown
guys.
And white. That's the white guy.
I don't like
I
when
like
he
to blow
blows
shit
it up. Jinx. So, anyways, I think that was Will Smith's Tupac moment for Jada to be like, I'm Thug Life. Watch me represent for you. And it's kind of cool in its own way, but it's not cool because he went at Chris Rock, the legend.
Yeah.
If I had to pick, one lives.
Stupid.
One lives.
Stupid.
One guy, we know your answer.
Yeah.
But like, if I had to pick, one guy lives, one guy dies. I pick, like, you know that fuck, marry, kill game?
Yeah,
But
yeah.
it's just kill.
Can we just kill Will Smith
It's
twice?
just kill. I'm picking Chris Rock 100% of the time to live. Because I love him.
And he's cool.
And he's
he
funny.
has original creativity.
But Will Smith is cool too.
He's not
Just
cool.
Chris Rock is cooler.
He's not cool at all.
Will Smith is cool.
No, he's
No.
Oh my god.
Hold on. Ready?
Will Smith.
No.
Will Smith is Carlton in real life. That's how not cool Will Smith is.
That's funny. That's
you
an
can
interesting
have that
take.
for a take, yeah. And I'll also say this. I'm going to go out on a limb. I'm going to go full tinfoil hat. I say Jada doesn't have alopecia. That's my take. I don't think she has it.
Really?
I think she knew that when she released in that interview on TV with Will sitting across from her that she cheated on her husband with their son's friend, that she slept with a teenage boy.
Yeah. She used the word entanglement.
Yeah, I bet he tangled her right up like a pretzel. And after the whole world heard that, her producers, her agents, directors were like, that she's not going to be attractive to a viewing audience anymore. She's not going to be able to sell movies. No one's going to want to go support a woman who's done that to her husband, just shooting across the board. The broad masses, which is who Smith Pinkett movies are aimed at, is broad mass audiences. They're not going to be into it. So they had to take her from villain to victim. Victim is how you forget about villainhood, victimhood. So how do you do it? Well, you're not going to make up cancer. That's a little extreme, and it's just provable, whatever. That she doesn't have it. Alopecia. Oh. Now there's something we could do. And she shaves her head. Oh, her womanly pride. Oh, her hair has to be shaved off temporarily. Oh, and you know what's really messed up? She didn't bick her head. She didn't bick it smooth. She left a crew cut. And the problem with a crew cut for someone who has alopecia is that you should be able to see the patches. And we saw so many different angles of her head in these last few pics. I didn't see any bare skin patches. I just saw a woman with a crew cut. I think the alopecia is a made-up story. It was a propaganda to try to get people to feel bad for her, and so she can sell movies that they'll go watch again. And this whole thing is bullshit. So Will Smith didn't even have that. That's why he laughed at first, because he laughed. He originally laughed at the joke.
He did laugh. That was the sketchy part.
Come on.
Okay, so here, two things. One, I will forever defend Jada. You know why?
Why?
Because Tupac would have defended Jada. You know what I'm saying? Tupac, I got your back, baby. La 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 la.
Tupac would have killed himself if he found out that she fucked their son's boy.
Tupac be like, get it, Jada. Live your life, and then he'd write a poem about it.
Not.
Tupac would have been like, Tupac would have supported that shit, and then also would have shitted on that shit in 2 songs.
She wouldn't have done that to Pac.
No,
she wouldn't have done that to Pac.
She would not have had entanglement if Tupac.
This is why I'm saying Will Smith is not a man, because you're certain. You just said without hesitation she would never have cheated on Tupac,
right?
Because he's a man,
right?
He was a man,
right?
But you're not surprised that she not only cheated on Will Smith, but cheated on Will Smith with their son's friend. Probably in Will's bed, because who gives a shit? Whatever. She doesn't care about him. So he's a doorstop. He's not a man.
Right. I agree.
A speed bump.
So my friend is also on the same side of the fence as you are on this. Okay. His name is Chris, with a V for a last name.
What up, Chris?
What up? So Chris says the same thing. Mm-hmm. And Chris said to me, he goes, man, and Will Smith had this whole thing with the round table. There's a red table, I guess. I haven't seen it. But he was like, there's a thing with a red table where she told him that she cheated on, she slept with another man, right, while they were married.
Yeah.
Right? And he just like took it. He
cried.
Was like, whatever.
He cried.
He maybe.
I think he might have cried.
And he forgave her, right? And I told Chris, I said, you know why he forgave her? Because after she told him that she slept with another man, right? He said, that's cool. I've also slept with another man.
Is that what he said?
Gotcha, Will Smith. No, he didn't. But don't you dare slap Chris Rock, all right? Because we be starting rumors. And allegedly.
And let's be real, if that had happened, he would have to phrase it properly that another man has slept with Will Smith. Like, I'm sure Will Smith would be more of a catcher than a pitcher, no matter what. I just, that poor guy. Great,
Hey, bro.
exciting life.
Why not, though?
No, he's
If
made some
that
amazing
turns you on?
movies. He's been super famous.
Dude, if
he's
I
made
could,
tons of money.
If I could, I'd be bisexual. If I
Really?
could. If I could.
Yeah,
Dude,
well, you
look,
physically
look.
could, but
no,
yeah,
no,
if it were of interest to you.
I can't.
You don't have an asshole?
I can't literally, like, turn myself on to another man. I just can't.
Well, no, but I'm saying, like,
I can't,
physically.
though.
Like,
No,
if you're
but
in
I
prison,
can't.
a man could show you how.
No, but I still wouldn't get... Okay, I don't know about prison life. But, like, in the real
Drop the
life,
soap.
it's impossible.
I know.
Like, I can't.
know what you mean.
You know
I know
what
what
I
you
mean?
mean.
Because
Yeah.
I would be honest with myself.
Yeah.
Because I'm lucky enough to live in a place called America.
America.
Where in certain parts of it, like LA, Frisco, New York, Oklahoma, Texas, you could be gay and it's acceptable.
Texas, huh? You put Texas in there? That's interesting. Maybe in Austin.
Trying to be funny. Bro.
Yeah, yeah.
But the thing is,
Stairs and queers.
but the thing is, like, when you live in a place like LA, if you don't like are honest with yourself in these things, take advantage, you're like disrespecting all those people that can't come out.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
it's your obligation to look in the mirror and be like, do I like dick? No? Okay.
Then
we're
you're not a
moving
Will
on.
Smith fan. Then you're not a Will Smith fan. You're just not, you know.
So
Will
you're
Smith.
not that tired. You're good.
All right,
You're still
all right.
singing
So we
it.
got that one.
We got that one.
What else
Let's
we have
move-
coming up?
Oh, we have who's that supermodel with the nose job?
Oh, yeah. Squeeze face there. Bella Hadid.
Bella Hadid came out and said she had plastic surgery or a nose job. Same thing, right?
Yeah, when she was 14.
14. What's your take on this?
Well, not only am I not huge on plastic surgery in general, but also at 14, what does that tell you? Parents are not involved. Parents are not involved. Come on.
At 14?
14?
Of course, it's the parents' idea.
No,
at
no,
14.
but I'm saying in this person's development as
yeah.
a human being, these parents don't care about the kid's life.
It's like
And
Michael
if they
Jackson.
do-
It's Michael Jackson parents.
Yeah, and if
It's
they
like
do
business.
care, and this is how they care, by telling you, hey, you're only worth what you look like, and if it's not natural, then we got to cut it into your face to make you look. That's pathetic.
Yeah,
That's sad.
I agree.
That's sad, but she
I
does
have
look better.
I have a 5-minute bit about plastic surgery.
You do?
That maybe I'll do one day.
Yeah, yeah, we'll
Not
get
on
pieces of
camera.
it.
But like, I agree
I think
100%
it's sad.
with you. I love that you don't like plastic surgery either.
Yeah.
Listen, my biggest gripe with plastic surgery is that these women with plastic surgery. My biggest gripe with these women that have plastic surgery, like noses and boobs and asses, is that they don't sleep with me. You know what I'm saying? If they slept with me, maybe I'd change my mind a little bit, but they don't, so I'm on this side of the fence. You know what I mean? Right now.
But it's really not that different from a prostitute, though, when you think about it, because you're getting a false sensation
Facts.
of accomplishment as a man, and like not to say that this is how the world really turns, but like on a caveman sense,
Okay.
if your genes have this quest to reproduce with the greatest genes that you can come across to make this super
agree.
baby,
You can't hand that
then
shit down.
you are not sleeping with what your body hopes you're tricking it into.
Absolutely. You can't pass that shit down.
No, you can't pass it down.
Okay?
Yeah.
And that's why, in my opinion, can I say in our opinion?
Yeah, yeah.
In our opinion, if you have extensive plastic surgery that's purely for vanity reasons,
Yeah.
okay? Not have anything to do with deviated septums, which 99% of people in
Sure,
LA have.
Sure. No, yeah.
You guys
yeah,
are
yeah,
cool.
Yeah. Or if you're totally titless, you know what I mean? Like if you're showing some ribs, if you got pectorals like a guy, get yourself some boobs,
The
girl. Like I
indented,
get
they
it.
go in
Yeah.
the innies.
I'm not saying there aren't cases, no one's got to be miserable.
Right.
But like if you're just trying to take what is a decent Camaro and you're trying to make it look like a Ferrari that it's not. With your thing with the doors.
Yeah. No, please continue. I'll
Well,
tag that in.
Just like Alex was saying earlier tonight, that like Lamborghinis have the doors that slide up, And then sometimes when you see a punk with a bullshit old Camaro or even like a
BMW
car,
even a nice car
and
that's not Lamborghini.
They put things on there that didn't come from the factory.
They'll put the suit. You can actually install Lamborghini doors on any car you want.
But the real bad ones, though, is when someone takes a Camaro. It's called a body kit.
Oh,
I don't know if you've heard this. Now, what you
course.
do is you
Big
take
big into cars.
You take the panels off the car, you strip it down,
Okay.
and then you add a new body kit, new panels, so that it looks like a Lamborghini. If you're like kind of like looking through, like a little bit blind at a glance, and you're driving by, but it's not the length of a Lamborghini, it's not the width of a Lamborghini. It looks like
inside doesn't look like a Lamborghini for
it's
sure.
Not a Lamborghini,
by the way,
and it doesn't drive like a Lamborghini. It doesn't have the handling or the speed or the braking.
Yeah. What kind of girl is
None
he
that
picking
shit.
up? By the way, what kind of girl is that guy picking up? Like, how dumb are those girls?
Dairy Queen.
She's
She's
like.
Chicks that work at Burger King.
Right, imagine getting in a car. You're like,
which is fine, but you're probably a high school girl and he's probably 50.
But imagine she's like, I've always wanted to be in a Lamborghini, and then she gets into this guy's car, and she's like,
It's not cool.
It's not what I thought.
It's not cool. That's what this plastic surgery is like. It's like seeing a body kit, like a kit car.
Yeah.
Someone takes an old Fiero.
Yeah, and okay, you got plastic surgery, fine. But here's the thing, okay? In my opinion, you can't put the word super in front of it.
You know what I'm saying? Supermodel?
Super.
She
thank
calls
you for
herself
clarifying.
supermodel?
If you're gonna, well, I don't know if she calls herself super, but people call her a supermodel. I want to be fair, to her.
Yeah.
Also, shout out to you. What's her name?
Bella. Her name is beautiful. Her name is beautiful. Bella. Bella is beautiful.
Yeah, you did it. You went and made your money. You hustled. You got it. I respect that. All I'm saying is on this side of the fence, because if I'm you, I'm doing it too, But on this side of the fence, yeah, if you told me, hey, Arash, get a nose job, hey, Arash, get a nose job, tit job, ass job, boob job.
And eyes. She had her eyes. Rumor is she had her eyes pulled to have like that cat eye look.
And you become a supermodel, I would strongly consider it. The good life. Dude, come on. She was dating. The only reason I know about her is she's dating my favorite musician. And I don't like music like that. The Weeknd. Fucking, I love The Weeknd.
Oh, man.
Dude, if you like sometimes pretending to do drugs and driving down canyons in a stick shift car, The Weeknd is the shit, bro.
Yeah.
The hills have eyes. He says his lyrics are so good. He says things like, I don't want to.
I can't feel my face when I'm with you.
I can't feel my face when I'm with you. Yeah, some shit. He talks about how he just fucked another girl before you're coming over, and so many like cool lyrical shit that he does with his voice. Anyways, like The Weeknd a lot. Not a fan of Bruno Mars.
No, I don't like Bruno.
I don't like Bruno Mars.
That's stupid.
I don't understand why people like Bruno Mars. That guy Chris V that I told you about loves Bruno Mars.
Sorry, Chris.
I don't get it.
I was Indian, now I'm not.
I know. He calls me.
You can hang with Will Smith.
You know what he tells me? He goes, I don't mean to detour, but this is, imagine your friend calls you, okay? Hey, and you both grow up poor, okay? Hey, I'm about to jump in a private airplane and go watch a Bruno Mars concert. I'm like, you had me until the words Bruno Mars.
Yeah.
It sounded so cool.
That's what you do with a private jet?
You
That's
don't follow,
what you do with it?
You don't follow up. We're about to jump in a private jet.
Oh, my God.
Private plane.
Dude, I got $1 million cash in a suitcase. You know what I'm going to do with it? Throw it in a river. What up, bitch? And you're like, what? That's what you're going to do with it? Yeah, I'm going to put it in the trash can, set it on fire. You're like,
I'm going to go live on Mars.
Yeah,
his name is Mars.
That's weird. That's not
so
what you
weird.
do with $1 million.
But anyway, so my only thing back to the supermodel is like, if you're not straight out the factory, if you don't have all original parts, if you're not OEM, okay, what does OEM mean for the people that don't know?
Original equipment from manufacturer by manufacturer. Boom. Yeah, it's
meaning
like
your mom
Chevy
and daddy.
parts from Chevy.
Your mom and daddy are Chevy.
OEM.
You know what I'm saying? If you're not originally like that, then you can't put the word super in front of you. In my opinion, this is just my opinion. It's some bullshit. Go ahead and be rich. Go ahead and be famous. But like the fact that everybody just looks at these cyborg humans and we're all like, yeah, that's cool. That's cool. They could do whatever they want with their bodies, and they can. But I also get an opinion, and I want to say that asterisk next to all of them.
Boom. I'm into it.
Okay. Real quick, we're flying.
Pete Davidson.
Pete Davidson.
Pete Davidson got Kim Kardashian's initialed branded on his chest. I'm going to say this in regard. Here we go. Here's the tat.
Tight.
Here's the fucking tat. Can we see it on the camera?
Getting close, bro. Give it to him.
Boom. There it is.
Oh.
That tat has always been in reference to the fact that when a guy gets a girl's name tattooed on his skin, it's the kiss of death. Your relationship's over in 6 months. Why? Because you don't know what to give and what not to give. You don't give away your skin. Don't be an idiot. You don't give away your spleen. She's not going to have any use for it. You're going to die without it. She'll go on. You will not. It's not a good day for you. And look, if you're going to have a name on your arm of somebody who you're only going to be with for 6 more months, but the name's going to be there for the rest of your life, you might as well get what you're going to call them for the rest of your life, which is bitch. Which is a bitch. And so that's how he's going to see Kim. She's on her way out. She's on her way out. She just branded him. And he's going to have that on his chest for the rest of his life. Now, is he going to be okay with that? In a way, kind of, yeah, because she's Kim Kardashian and he's a guy with butthole eyes who really shouldn't have ever been able to sleep with Ariana Grande, for one, which she sounds like a menu item.
Pete Davis is way cooler than Ariana Grande.
She sounds like a menu item from Taco Bell. Her name is manufactured.
Sorry, I didn't mean to. But Ariana Grande should have never been able to sleep with Pete Davidson. I think Pete Davidson is so much cooler than Ariana Grande, bro.
He has
Ariana Grande. This is just my opinion from what I've heard. I'm not saying this for fact, but from what I understand in the before and after photos that I've seen, like she looks like she's had like some stuff done. Because if you look at before photos and after photos, or okay, Ariana Grande, if you hit puberty and that's how you look, shout out to you because you're beautiful. But the truth is the truth.
And most girls could look like her. Yeah. It's pretty done up. She's just a skinny girl with long hair. Like most girls today with all the makeup and all that shit. But I really think her name is a marketing ploy to make people... I think it's paid for by Taco Bell. Yeah. I think her name is sponsored by Taco Bell. And also... Ariana Grande Burrito.
Also...
Chalupa Grande.
She ain't Grande.
No, she's really not.
I don't get the name.
She's really not.
I don't understand.
Yeah, I think it was to appeal to people who like Taco Bell because it's that level of music. It's not like good music.
Isn't she Italian? Or is she Hispanic?
No, it's got to be Hispanic, I would imagine. Yeah, but I'm just saying it's the same caliber of food and music. It's not actual quality. It's kind of just mass produced to appeal to the masses. So.
But still, before I interrupted you, Pete Davidson slept with Ariana Grande. He's ripping through the town. Good for this guy, but we can't hate on, in my opinion, at least I want to speak for on my side. You can't hate on Pete Davidson for ripping through the town, though.
No, good for him. Good for him. But Pete Davidson is knocking these girls out like a kid from the Make-A-Wish Foundation who just somehow was able to get those wishes accomplished as a gift.
Oh my God!
He does not look like he is a guy. He doesn't have. I don't think he has actual skill. I think he's somehow pop famous. He's like a beach ball at a concert. You don't know why it's getting tossed up. You don't know who brought it. But hey, when it comes to you, yeah, sure, I'll bat it back up there. What?
Bro, Pete Davidson found a genie.
He found a genie. Yeah, a genie in a
bottle. Pete Davidson. Hell yeah, bro. You're like Aladdin, bro.
So he's got one more wish.
Who knows?
Who's going to be Pete Davidson's third wish?
He probably picked fame. Listen, he probably picked fame.
Yeah.
He picked being able to bang hot girls. And I bet you Pete Davidson, shout out to you. Because I like Pete Davidson, honestly, I do. Because he's a comic, first of all. He's been doing it since he was young. He's like, you know what I mean? But I have a feeling Pete Davidson's going to set the genie free. Who's
his third wish?
He's going to set the genie free. That's going to be his third wish.
I think his third wish is Sandra Bullock.
I think he's going to set the genie.
I think his second... he's going to hook up with Sandra Bullock.
But I think his second wish was, let me bang all these hot, untouchable women. I think that was the wish. And now he's getting all of them. You don't wish.
I think
that's a waste of a wish. That's how you would name them. You would name girls. I would go very vague and let the genie. That's why he's got Ariana and then Kim. You see, it's like a very wide wish. Yeah,
I think Kim is going to hand him off to Kanye, and I think Kanye is going to have his way with him pretty soon. Think? I think Kanye is just going to work that kid. I think it's nasty. I think it's nasty to be where Kanye has been. For the same reason, like I told you, if Kanye had a car like a Bentley or something that was like he was traded it in, and I get to the dealership and they're like, "We got a great deal on a Bentley," and you're like, "Why is it so cheap?" And they're like, "Well, Kanye's been in it. And you're like, oh, Jesus. And you can just guess what Kanye did in this car. You'd be like, yeah, to the rugs and the seats and the
What
carpet.
did he do to this car?
Yeah, the things he spilled and ripped and smoked and blah, blah. I don't want that car. I don't want that car. I would just rather have a Toyota Camry that's new
And
and
just put
it's
some
not
Lamborghini
been
doors on it?
ripped up. Yeah, exactly. I would not be where Kanye's been. I wouldn't be where Tupac's been.
Oh my God, dude!
No.
I love Kanye.
No.
First of all, okay,
No.
Kanye is a legend.
No.
He's a creative genius.
Sure.
Kanye,
Yeah, I love him too.
Kanye, I'm also a creative genius. Okay,
I'm about
I
it.
write, I directed, I do comedy, I design, I'm selling myself. If Kanye, listen, Kanye, put a jersey on me. I'll hustle everyone on your team, bro. You want to disrupt the team? Honestly, put me in that bitch. I'm like cancer. Well, no, I'm not like cancer. I hate cancer, but I fuck shit up like that. You know what I mean? I go into businesses, bro.
You're cancer?
And I hustle all the lazy employees. All those lazy employees that can't get fired. First thing I say when I get to a job, I go, I hate places that people can't get fired. Bosses love that.
Teachers.
People, I know, but I do. It's facts. Any place that you can't get fired,
Yeah.
I'm like, what kind of business are you guys fucking running? You can't fire people?
Yeah.
Shout out to capitalism.
Yeah.
Shout out to hustle.
You're not the CEO.
Yeah.
You just can't be fired. That's pretty weird.
But back to Kanye. Kanye's a legend because he reminds me of my mentor, Leonardo da Vinci.
Oh.
How dare you? Leonardo da Vinci, okay? He did it all. And that's what I'm trying to do. You know? The only thing I was hoping not to do was a podcast, actually.
Kanye da Vinci? Don't even
No,
say that.
Arash da Vinci. Yeah. I'm just saying Kanye is doing his own thing, and I respect him. But, so you're talking shit about my dude, and I
love him. No, I'm not talking shit about him.
But it's okay, though.
I'm talking shit about Pete Davidson picking up on the scraps. It's like if Kanye had a number 7 meal, a number 7 meal with the large fries and the bread, but he just he kind of got full halfway through it. You know what I mean? He disrupted fashion. He disrupted
music.
Disrupted
crazy people.
Are you gonna go finish the last few bites of Kanye's burger? Are you gonna reach in that?
No, because I'm not a weirdo.
Reach in that bag? Are you gonna reach in that bag?
I'm not a weirdo.
Just saying. You hear what I'm saying?
No,
you hear what I'm saying?
You're saying you wouldn't fuck somebody that Kanye. That makes sense.
Yeah.
That's fair, but I also would.
And I love Kanye. I think he's the man.
Hold on.
I'm a big Kanye fan.
Wait a minute, guys.
I'm out.
Wait a minute, because my friend Paul Roseberry.
Yep, that's me.
Good last name, by the way.
Yeah,
I like that last name. I was thinking about it.
I appreciate it.
It's a very beautiful and delicious sounding last name.
Sure.
Roseberry.
It was tough.
I like
up.
berries.
I got picked on a lot as a kid. But
I have a name named Arash.
Yeah.
Okay, try being named Arash. That's how my freaking name is spelled.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So what you're saying is Kanye has Arash.
Kanye has left
That's what you're alleging.
Yeah.
How dare you, sir? Take that shit back.
Life is short.
Listen, let me just say something. You have a genius bit, okay, about how having STDs and stuff is meaning you're living a good life.
Yep.
And I agree with that 100%. Imagine, I think personally, my opinion, I think anyone with 10% fame or more has STDs. Pick one. Probably has. But they can't help themselves because women are throwing themselves at them or men are throwing themselves at them or women are whatever your sexual preference is. You're only human. There's only so much you could take of hot people just wanting you.
But here's the thing.
So you're going to catch something.
To put it this way. All right, for one, on the Kanye topic.
Okay.
If you can get Kanye's leftover girl, I mean, sure, women and feminists can be pissed off. All right,
so
Kanye's
we're not dating our beautiful girls because we have hot girlfriends.
Right, sure.
Look them up.
We're in this hypothetical. But what I'm saying is that if you're of the caliber to be able to pick up girls that Kanye's interested in, you can get other beautiful girls. This isn't like your one shot.
But those girls, that same girl could have been with Lil Wayne. That same girl could have been with.
Yeah, I don't want her then either.
And no, but that's what I'm saying. If they're with, how about The Rock?
No.
That's my point. All of them.
No, but
there's no one that you're gonna say that works for.
Except for Will Smith. except for Will Smith, because Will Smith's girl has not been used up at all. She has not been broken in except for Pac.
That's called a full circle right there.
That's what it is. So because if you go get Will Smith's ex-girlfriend, that's like when they tell you, hey, we just got this trade-in from, it was an old lady's car. It's never been over 30.
It's a garage. It's a garage find. Like a
It's a garage find. Yeah, barn find. Never been over 35 miles per hour ever once. It has no scratches. It's never. No one's even really sat inside of it. You know what I mean? It's all new. It's all new. Then you're basically getting. You're the first to do everything.
I agree.
But
I agree.
You hear what I'm saying?
I do, and I think that's actually hilarious. I think that's hilarious.
Full circle.
Full circle. Okay, let's.
What else do we have?
We're doing well.
I can't believe we're 35 minutes in.
I told you you won't regret it.
I'm asleep. I'm not even awake.
You're not even regretting it. Are you regretting it?
No, not at all.
Oh, okay, good. You better. I mean, we could just end it right now.
We could. Not. Maury Povich is retiring.
Oh my God!
Maury.
Another living legend.
Yeah.
Speaking of legends.
Yeah.
Come on, Maury Povich. Maury Povich. Final episode. Should be Will Smith, Chris Rock.
Hey,
Chucky, stop it. Grab that from him.
Come here. Give me this.
Good boy.
Sit.
Okay. He's not gonna like you.
No. Sit. Be a good boy. Okay. Yeah.
Okay. So Maury Povich's last show should be Will Smith apologizes to Chris Rock, and then they both take a fraternity test. No. I can't speak. No. Fraternity. Because we want to know if they both went to UCLA or not. Don't fucking correct me. I know exactly what I'm talking about.
Pardon me.
Okay.
Pardon me,
So they take a fraternity test.
Yep.
And he goes, one of them is alpha and one of them is beta. Boom. How you like that?
I apologize I thought you were missing on that one.
I don't know where I was going either, but sometimes you just gotta like.
I thought you were gonna say they're from the same dad and they're brothers, and
I meant to say maternity.
No, but I like. Yeah.
But it went better. It went better.
I like.
Is that a word?
It did. Yeah, it actually went better. I think Maury, for one, did anyone know Maury was still on the air? I didn't even know. I thought he retired 10 years ago, minimum 15. But also.
That's the envelope. And more, you are still on the air.
Yeah, the father is the one guy who knew you were still on the air. But also, like, how has he survived the 23andMe era? Because, you know what I mean? Like, really, like, how has Maury Povich been surprising people with who the dad is when all you had to do was spit in a tube and send it in the mail for $40 and you knew who the dad's dad was? Like, that's not, how is Maury?
Facts.
Is he retiring because he's old or because he's obsolete?
Oh, I think he's retired because he's tired.
I think
Maury I don't think he's obsolete because he's like got a niche. You know what I mean?
Sure, but he's
But
old
I think
now.
he's just tired.
Yeah, he's made as much as you're gonna make on telling people who their dad is not.
He's got to a point. I think Maury wakes up in the mornings, right? The man who has everything.
Maury.
Right? He wakes up as the man who has everything. He probably has a closet inside of his closet. You know what I mean?
Maury's
Which
in the closet.
Inside of his bathroom.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like that kind of life.
Yeah, he's balling.
And he's just like, oh, what suit? And let me see this next episode. It's all like autopilot for him. You know what I mean? And he's just like looks in the mirror and he's like, you are not the father. Yeah. And he fixes his tie and he walks out.
How many times do you think he's had like a robot do his job and then sometimes he's like, nah, I'll do it. Turn off the you're not the dad or this is the dad robot, and he pushes him aside. Hey, I'm really Maury. I'm going to come in today.
You know what I would watch though as a retirement season? They should do a whole season of retirement for him. I would want to interview or hear about the people that find. Like they have to go and scout.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Different neighborhoods, different people.
How many are actors, you think?
I don't think they're actors. I think they're paid participants.
I agree, yeah.
You know what I mean? They're not like they're not like Will Smith.
Who is a paid participant in a marriage that doesn't exist. Is that full circle?
Dude, I think we did it.
I think we did it. I know, it drives me
nuts. Thanks for not half.
I know,
Don't blow it up.
It was like a half bomb.
Ugh.
Guys, that was our second episode of the night. Not that you would know because you weren't there for the first one. Wouldn't put you through it. Hopefully you enjoyed this one. That's been this week's episode of Upload Junkies. I'm Paul Roseberry.
I'm Arash Razagi.
And we will see you again next time. Bam! Fuck. Bam, damn, ma'am.